Now, Schema Builder. Salesforce Schema Builder. So Schema Builder is, now if you want, so for example, right now if you want to create an object, you are going to the object manager and you have created the custom object. Whether you wanted to see the standard object or a custom object, the one place is you have gone to the object manager. Object manager. There is another way to view the objects. This is the first way to view the objects. Or I create an object using the object manager. And the second one is Schema Builder. The Schema Builder is, it's a graphical representation. Graphical representation. So that means I can drag object, I can drag a field. So just by clicking on the drag and drop, so you will be able to see the objects and fields. So this is a graphical view. Now in the object manager, you can create a objects and you can create a fields, right? Now here in the Schema Builder, where you can see the objects in the graphical format. Let's say here, if you click on the, if you go to the search and search for a Schema Builder, you will be able to see this screen. So in this screen is divided into the two types. One is left side, we have a this division and another one, this one. So whatever this is called, this is canvas. The right side one is called as a canvas. In the left side, we have a objects elements will be there. So if you want to see the objects, you have to select the objects here, drag it onto the canvas so that you can view the objects. So here the object is contract object, case object, account object, contact object. So how we are viewing it, it's a graphical representation where I can see the what are the objects and what are the fields are available within the object. Everything I can see in the single table. And then what is the relation we have it between the two objects? I can see all the information. Also, you can create an object from the using the Schema Builder. We can also create an object. So we have an option here, elements. So if you go to the elements, you will be able to create an object. Let's say go to the Schema Builder tool and you can select here what are the objects are there. You can check the checkbox. If you check the checkbox in the left panel, on the right panel, automatically it will display. Just you need to check this checkbox so that it will display those objects here. What are the object structure? Everything will be displayed in the canvas. Now here, let's go to this setup and search for a Schema Builder. Now click on this Schema Builder. By default, it will give you all the object information here. Just clear out, clear all. Now in this case, this is the left panel. Left panel will have all the object information. Right panel, based on the selection of the object, it will show the graphical representation in the canvas. And it also gives you the information, whether it is a relation, what is the relation between the two objects. So if you have an account and contact, what is the relation between these two? So one account can be connected to the multiple accounts. One account is connected to the multiple contacts. Right? And how you wanted to view it. It's like, do you want to minimize it, maximize, you can select those options here. It's going to give you the options when you wanted to see maximize or minimize. And this one is a complete page view. Complete page view. For example, if I select an account, now here the account is received. Now if I select a contact, So search here in case if you don't find the object, contact. Now we have it one here, one here. So if I click on this, it will be displayed. If I click on this, it will be displayed the other one account. Now if you want to make it auto layout, so just click on this auto layout. So it will be adjusted. So one account is connected to the multiple contacts. So account and contact has a self relationship and contact is also has a self relationship. Now, where the red line is there, which is nothing but a master detail relationship, where the blue line is there, which is nothing but a graphical representation that we can see the difference, like how the relation is there, what are the fields are available in the each object, everything, and what is the data type which is available, everything I can see. Field, object, field, data type. Right, so this is field, so this is object, and these are the fields, and this side it is a data type. And then we have a relationship. If it is a one-to-one relationship, you have only one line. If it is a one-to-many relationship, you will have a many links connected to the child. Now, this is for a existing object to view. If you want to view the existing object. For example, if you want to create a new object, if you want to create a new object, if you want to create a new object, click on this element. In the elements, you have a creation of object, creation of a fields, creation of these all, right? So let's say if you want to create an object, just drag this onto the canvas. And let's say I'm creating the object which is called as a candidates. Candidates. And start with this is a normal. And we have a record name and data type. Record name and data type. Data type is a text or you can use the auto number. So let's go with the auto number. If you want to create a auto number, you can use the auto number. Auto number is nothing but text is means what? Text is nothing but then on the as soon as the object is created in the screen, when you click on the new button, you will be able to see two fields. One is a text where the user will be entering the information here. If you take a auto number means automatically it will capture the number. That means incrementing the number with one. Let's say here, how you wanted to maintain the auto number. So I wanted to maintain the auto number, C hyphen, curly braces, let's say 4 zeros, and start with the number which is called 1. Start with number which is called 1. Now allow reports, allow activities, track the field history. Now if you observe, what is the difference between the schema builder and here? Now if you see here, object manager, when you create a object from the object manager, you have a flexibility that you can choose the whether you want a user interface, the tab you want or not. There will be a launch new custom tab wizard will be there. There is one option. Let's go here, click on setup. On a custom object. And here you have it, one of the option which is called as a launch new custom wizard after saving the custom object. If you check this, what will happen? User interface, the tab or a navigation item gets created on the UI. Now this option is not available in the schema builder. This option is not available in the schema builder. Right, so you cannot choose that. And the second thing is that you do not have an option to select this allow search. Allow search is not available in the schema builder. So few options which are not available in the schema builder. So click on this If you want to create an object quickly, then you go for a schema builder. Now, in the real time, which one do we use it, schema builder or an object manager? We always go with the object manager. Because object manager will give you the detailed information, whenever you are creating the object, what are the things that you wanted to go for it. Schema builder is a shortcut way to create an object. In real time, everybody follows the object manager, not the schema builder. Schema builder, the purpose I use it here to see that if I have joined the company and I have joined the company in between the project. If I have joined the company in between the project, then if I wanted to know the data model, what are the existing objects are available and what is the relationships are available. If you wanted to know that data model, you can use the schema builder here. So you can use schema builder. By using the schema builder, you can know that existing data model in the project. So that is the purpose where we use it in the real time. But you also have an option to create an object. So a few interview questions for the schema builder, like what is a schema builder? What are the steps to create a schema builder? And what are the drawbacks of creating the object from the schema builder? Drawbacks in a sense, like you cannot create a user interface, navigation item, you cannot create it. Allow search, you cannot create it. Right? Additional step is the user has to perform it. And what is the purpose of schema builder? And what are the different ways we can create a custom object in Salesforce? That's about the schema builder. And this is a trial head link which I have provided.